morning. It's Monday the 27th of March and I'm feeling much calmer today than the end of the last vlog. So if you watched my last vlog, vlog 14, then you will know I was having some major Cricut issues when it comes to cutting die cut stickers. And I will admit I had a bit of a paddy and I was getting quite stressed and things were just not going my way. So I was a little bit over the top, and I apologise if I put anyone off the Cricut machine, because it's Monday and that's my day off technically, but I've come down into the studio because it means I don't need to open the shop and I can just go at my own pace and it can just be nice and calm. And I thought that because I wouldn't have the pressure of people constantly coming into the shop and me having to serve people, that I could really concentrate and really focus on the cutting of the stickers and try and figure out what the issue is. And I think I have figured it out. Now I'm going to touch wood and I'm just going to really hope that this is the sign of good things to come, because what I have done is I have done two things. I've slowed the process down in that I am going to focus on making stickers only on the days when the shop is closed, or after hours when the shop is closed, so that I can keep a real eye on the Cricut machine and I don't have to set it up running, leave it and hope that it scans correctly. Because if I get it scanning correctly that first time, there's no waste, there's no offcuts. I'm watching it, I'm seeing if it's scanning correctly. If it is, then I'm letting it continue. If it isn't, I'm stopping it and saving any waste. And I've worked out that it is the light, it isn't the reflectiveness of the paper. The paper isn't too shiny. The waterproof vinyl paper that I use doesn't have too much of a sheen to it. So although some people recommended, and I have looked at loads of vlogs that have mentioned putting the matte scotch tape around on the sensor lines, I didn't need to, because it's not so much the shininess of the paper as the light within the studio. It is definitely the light that the Cricut needs. And so you can see what I've been doing today. I had the light set on the setting that I worked out that it really likes. So this is a daylight lamp, and obviously I've got the natural daylight coming from the other side as well. And it really likes this setting. So it's not the top one, it's like one down from the top, and it's natural daylight effect, and it likes that brightness. And so far today, I have only had one where the sensor didn't pick it up properly, so I stopped that straight away, redid it, didn't change anything at all. I just took it out, put it back in and redid it again, and it picked it up. And since then, so far today, it has been an absolute dream, and it has cut every sticker exactly how I want it, and I could not be happier. But what's going to make you laugh now is I have run out of sticker paper. So my sticker paper is completely gone, and it's just the way that my life goes, really. I finally get it working perfectly. You can see this row of stickers here. So these have all cut perfectly, and I'm so happy with them. The little tray that you can see, that's my B-cuts tray. So if ever I'm not quite happy with the way it's cut or printed, then I pop them in the little tray. But these are the ones that I'm all really happy with. And yeah, I ran out of paper just as I got everything running smoothly, because I did have some printer issues over the weekend as well. And I had to I did like a clean the nozzle, I think it's called. And then once I'd done that, the printer started working properly as well. So it was kind of like I was set for a day of making stickers until I ran out of sticker paper, and I'm just really disappointed, because this is literally the best sticker paper I have and I've ever seen before. So I've ordered 2 more batches of that, so I've ordered 100 more sheets of that sticker paper, and I cannot wait for it to arrive. But I'm probably not going to use it until either next Monday when I'm in the studio on my own, or potentially if I stay a couple of hours once the shop is closed. And I'm gonna only make stickers when I can completely focus on that task and not try and do it during running the shop at the same time, because I've learned that I just need to just calmly do it without having to get up and move around or overthink things. And I had my iPad, and I just had on a load of studio vlogs from other creatives in the background, and it's just been a really nice morning. And it's only 11 o'clock actually. I've been in here since getting the kids to school. I do have 2 sticker orders to pack and post this morning as well, so that's another thing I'm going to get on with next. Thank you so much if you've placed an order with me. I honestly can't believe it. I've only had the stickers on the website now, not even a week, I don't think, and I've had 3 orders. 2, one that I packaged and got done straight away on Saturday when it came in, and then 2 over the weekend, which I am about to package up. And one of them is, I will show you, one of them, let's see if I can not, one of them is massive. It's so big, there's so many on there. It's like every sticker I think I've done, including one of the B grade mystery bundles. So I'm really excited to package that up today, and that's going to be my next job. And then what I did realise is that I have some other sticker papers. I don't know if you can see them here. So I have some matte sticker paper. Now that's fantastic if I was going to do planner stickers, but I haven't got my head around that yet. I need to work out how to do the kiss cut stickers. I have loads of designs ready to go. I was going to send them off to manufacturers. I'd love to be able to do them in-house, but I do need to work out how to get that properly set up on the design space with the Cricut, because I haven't quite worked that out. I know what setting to do kiss cutting on because I have figured that out by accident, but it's just knowing how to get the design right so that it cuts out the sheet and the kiss cut stickers but leaves some of the printing of like my logo and things. I need to figure that out, and hopefully I will figure that out in the coming weeks. But right now I'm sort of focusing on one task at a time, because I think if I try and do too many things at once, I'm going to get all confused and all muddled. So I am focusing on the making of the die cut stickers with all of my sort of backlog of designs. So all of my back catalogue of designs, I'm trying to turn them all into die cut stickers. Now obviously before, if you've been following the channel for a long time, you'll know that I used to send them off to have them done. So they were like sort of like this, in more of a glossy reflective vinyl. Now I am still going to do this with certain designs, and I think if I'm going to do really complicated ones where there's really sharp cuts like this, then I will send them off and have them manufactured. And that is something that I'm going to do, because the other thing I figured out with the Cricut machine is it prefers curved edges than sharp in edges. Now I'll see if I can figure out, you're going to have to excuse I'm in my slogs because it's Monday, but just let me grab what I'm trying to say as an example. So if you look at this brand new one, which is going to be in the shop very soon, I have designed it so that the edges curve around, so they're not sharp jagged parts in. It's more of a smooth curve. The Cricut machine seems to like that. What it doesn't like is when I do designs like this one, which is in my B grades bundle, where can you see where it sort of goes right in and it's really quite sharp in here and here. Now I need to redesign that if I'm going to do them myself with smooth edges rather than edges, because with this particular paper, this really good vinyl paper, it doesn't like doing the sharp edges. I don't know if that's going to be the same when I do it on my matte paper. I have to figure it out, and I'm not going to be using the matte paper for any of the big die cuts. That will only be for the kiss cut stickers, unless of course I print on the matte finish paper and then do a holographic overlay. So any of these designs I can do with like a holographic overlay, and that's something I'm going to do today. I'm going to see how much of the matte paper I've got left, maybe do some special designs that I think would look really nice with the holographic overlay, and just experiment, because I've got the day to do that. And I'm going to, I'm going to play around, see if I can do some holographic stickers for the shop as well. And these will go onto my website. Obviously you can access that the quickest way by going to devonartsupplies.co.uk, and then you'll see the KB icon. Just click on that and you can shop there for all of my goodies. You can obviously buy anything from the Devon Art Supplies and Betty's Bookshop as well, because it's all integrated on one website, which is just for reasons of being more affordable to run one website than multiple. But also on Etsy as well, so Artanddesignbykb on Etsy. So if you want to grab yourself any B grade stickers, these are all, I mean, to be honest, I did have someone come in and say to me, because I put this out on the shop side in case people want any, someone said to me, what's B grade about them? They look absolutely fine. And they were sort of looking at them and going, well, what's B grade about them? And I said, I see what you're saying. They're not to a lot of people B grade. They look absolutely fine. For example, this one. But I didn't like it because it had a slight little jagged part in there. It's so minor and most people aren't put off and would just buy that as a normal sticker, but to me the standard isn't where I want it to be. So to me it's B grade, and it goes in this B grade bundle. So yes, there are some that are completely off, and you can see that, but a lot of them are just tiny little bits where it's picked up the paper too much, where it was my original designs where I was going right in and doing sharp edges, but I've learned not to do that now, so I won't be doing that in the future. So if you want a B grade bundle, those are on Etsy and those are on the website now. If you want to grab my stickers, my actually A grade stickers, or stickers that I'm really happy with, these are on the website and Etsy too. Now I do 2 different sizes, and I do a 7, so it'll be like I set the setting so that it's sort of the same on all of them. And so what I do is I do it by the width. So there's 7 centimeters or 5 centimeters. So the design comes in 2 options, the 5 centimeter size or the 7 centimeter size. I'll show you what I mean. So all of the different designs have the 2 different sizes, 7 and 5. Sorry, someone tried to get into the shop even though I'm closed today, and I think it's probably because they saw me in the studio or saw the light and thought, oh, she must be open on a Monday, but the sign isn't out there or anything like that, so I must have just confused someone by having the light on and talking to a camera, which is quite funny. But yes, I'm going to pack the orders first. That's what I want to do first, so I will try and film that aesthetically so you can see me packing my first supersize sticker order and then my singular sticker order too, and I'm grateful for both, and any orders that you place I'm super grateful for, because if you've been following the vlog you'll know that this side of the business, the Art and Design by KB, I only really restarted in January because I sort of gave up on myself for a couple of years and thought that what I was doing wasn't good enough, and I had really bad doubts. And you'll know if you've watched the other studio vlogs that my cupboard of doom is in there, packed full of all my arts and crafts supplies, and I still need to go through that and bring it all out so that I can do some other things as well, because I used to create so many things and sell them. And in fact that was the origin of where my shop began. 12 years ago it must be now, started by just hand making things and selling those things, or showing people how to hand make things in little workshops. And that then sort of spiraled over the years. And if you're a patron, you will know I did a Q&A session where I explained my sort of backstory going all the way back to pre-2010, and talked about sort of where it all began for me. But in terms of the Art and Design by KB, this really only restarted in January 2023. So this is still very new for me. I have only been studio vlogging since January as well, so I'm still new to that. And I'm just so grateful for all of those people that are buying my products, buying my pin badges, my stickers, my art prints, my cards. I'm used to selling it in store in the shop, the people that come in and physically see the items, and you know, they can see what they're getting in their hand here and there. So in the shop selling is always done okay for me, it's always done well for me, and at craft markets and fairs where you can physically hold it in your hand and see it, that's always gone really well for me. Online is, as I say, something I've really only been properly doing now since January for Art and Design by KB, and it's different. It's a whole different world to selling in person, because you have to get those product photography. You know, I struggle so badly, I've talked about it before with product photography. You need to get it spot on so that people can see what you are selling in the best light possible, but also a true light, so that it is a true reflection of what they're going to get when they open up their order. And I just hope that people are enjoying what I get, and I just hope people are enjoying what they're receiving from me, and I am so grateful. So if any of you have ever placed any order of any size, thank you so much. Your support is, I'm just so grateful, so thank you. And yeah, let's get on with the day, shall we? I'm going to go and pack some orders, then I'm going to have a go at printing on matte sticker paper and coating it in vinyl, and I shall try and bring you along with as much of my Monday as possible, and we'll see how things go. So I have finished printing and cutting my stickers for the day. So this is as much as I can do today because I've run out of sticker paper. But I just thought I would come on and talk to you about some of the sizing of the stickers. So I've decided now, after sort of a bit of trial and error, that I'm going to do a basic couple of sizes, and I'm going to do like a 7 width, so 7cm width and a 5cm width on all of the designs. And it's quite interesting actually, because when I put in the 7 on this one and on this one, because of the shape of the design, even though I've put in 7 for the width, they've come out really quite different in sizing. So it might be something that I adapt, but it was just me trying to find a way of making things a bit more streamlined. So that's what I did for the sizes initially. So that's when I put the 7, and then I'm also doing like a 5cm size, which is this cute little size here. These ones here, they fit into my sticker drawers. So if you haven't seen before, this is how I store my stickers. I've got a couple of different ones of these. So this is my freebies drawer. This is what I do. I make little miniature versions of these, and if they come out good enough, they go into the freebies drawer. I'm quite low on those, so I need to make some more. This is the tray for my B grades, the ones that I am turning into B grade bargain bags. And then what I do is I have a little code just to make things easier for when I'm packing from the website. So I've obviously need to make some more. This one is sold out now, but you can see that I've just got a combination of ones where I used to get them manufactured, and then some of the ones that I've been, so that's obviously a manufactured one, and then the ones that I've been making myself are down here, and I need to add the labels on. To do that, I'm using my Dymo letter tag, and or letter tag I think it's called. And this I've had for absolutely years, and obviously I have to replace the sort of the tag part and the batteries every now and then, but other than that, it's just been absolutely fantastic. And I actually use it to label the boxes in the studio as well, and lots of things at home too. So I have been using that to label these. I need to do that today for these. So I need to go through all of the other ones that I have stocked and decided that I'm happy with the sizing, I'm happy with how they are. And I kind of start adding these labels once I've listed them on the website, because when I list them onto the website, that's when I give them the code. And I'm probably going to have to today, that's actually my key fob, so I need to go somewhere else. I'm going to have to today, I think, start on my second one of these. So I have got one ready to go because I knew stickers was something I want to do a lot more of. So I'm going to go and get my other one of these because I'm probably going to need that for some other designs. I'm going to start adding the labels onto these once I've given them all codes for the website. And then I need to start thinking about how I'm going to be storing my larger ones. So the big stickers that I'm doing, which are this sort of size, don't fit into these drawers. So I need to figure out a way of storing them. Now when I was in, I can't remember where I was, a shop recently, they had these slightly thinner, and I really wish I picked one up. I wish I picked them up now, but I didn't, which is sad. I should have, because I think if I had like a long tray, I could stack these up and then have little pieces of card in between and print maybe one of the miniature ones, stick it on the piece of card and sort of have them stacked like that. But at the moment, I'm going to have to just find a little box and store these in there. So my cute little mousey is on the website now. I love him so much. He's cute. And then I've got the cat in the larger. And what else have I got in the large? Oh, Sleeping Fox. He sells so well in the shop. Everybody loves Sleeping Fox. He's available as an art print too, and a greetings card as well. So yeah, and I've been designing or finishing some of the designs that I had for my Spring Vibes collection. So I'm working a lot more in sort of collections now than I used to. And I talked about this a bit on my Patreon recently, and I went a lot more in depth on it with my patrons. But when I work now, I work in more of what I call an illustrative process, as opposed to before I used to work in more of an artist process or mindset. So what I mean by that is, as an artist, you think about that one special piece that you're painting or creating, and you don't tend to think about anything further than that piece in itself. And going back in previous years, that was what I was trained to do, and that is what I did. And I focused on that one piece I was creating, and I sold the originals, and then maybe some prints, and that was it. it wasn't until years later that people were asking me, they saw the artwork framed in the shop and they were saying, you should think about doing that as card prints. And that's sort of where it went from there. So it was originals to then prints to then card prints. And then after doing different courses and different things that I was interested in, I started to work more in an illustrative mindset. And what I mean by that is you start to think about, okay, what could these things be turned into product wise? And I don't mean an illustrator as in books, I mean as in product illustration, so card illustration and designing. Sometimes they refer to it as being a designer as opposed to an illustrator. And it's about how you use your piece of art and turn it into multiple products. So that can be stickers, it can be key rings, it could be washi tapes, it could be, the options are endless. You could do it on fabric, you can do it on all sorts of different products, and having that mindset is very different to having an artist mindset, because an artist tends to think about one special piece, an illustrative or a designer tends to think about how you can use your designs in multiple ways to make that work harder for you, to sell more products using that one piece of art or that one design or illustration, however you want to word it, because I know people like to word things very differently. So yeah, that's the mindset that I'm working in now. Much more of an illustrative mindset. When I am, say, let's for example, designing Mr. Froggo, I designed Froggo as an independent frog, but I also did him different backgrounds and different scenery, and he fits in different ways on different cards now. So he has different cards with different quotes on, and I have him in a pond, and different ones for art prints, and then different ones for keyring designs, different things that can be used in different ways. Same with the fox. I have used him independently for things like stickers and super secret other things that are coming later on. So I don't know if it'll be in this vlog, but in a future vlog, Sleeping Fox, because he's been so popular, is going to be turned into another product, and I'm really excited to share that with you soon. But yeah, it's just a different mindset, I would say, in that I'm thinking more about, okay, what could this be turned into? Could I bring the cat out and just have the cat on its own and turn that into a pin badge? Could I turn the whole design into a pin badge? Could I do a repeat pattern with that cat and have it on some fabric? It's a completely different mindset, but one that I'm absolutely loving, because it opens up a whole different world to me, and it opens up all different products that might appeal to different people. And so that gives me the opportunity to make more income, and that is what we need to do as designers, as artists, as illustrators, however you want to word what we are. We need to think about how we can maximize our income, and having that illustrative mindset, thinking about the different products we can create with our designs, is one of the ways that I have learned is, you know, the best way to work, because that way I can reach more potential customers. And it's worked so well in the shop, and I'm hoping that that will now work. It's starting to already, but I'm hoping it'll work more in my online as well. So as I said before, online for me is very new. I only really opened up the website and Etsy for Artanddesignbykb in January of 2023, but I've always been selling things like this in my own little shop, obviously. So I'm hoping that this will translate the way it does in the shop and how well it does in the shop. I'm hoping that that starts to happen online on the website and Etsy too. Because, for example, someone would buy, say, a sticker, an art print, a card, a bookmark. They love the bookmarks, pin badges, all those sorts of things. They'll buy multiples of it in the shop and buy, oh, I like that one, I like that one. Oh, cute, he's on that as well. And they'll buy them all together and, yeah, create a little bundle. So I'm hoping that over time, as I get better at product photography, and as I turn all my sort of back catalogues of illustrations and designs into products, they will then go onto the website, go onto Etsy, and you'll love them and you'll want them. So yeah, I am going to get on with sorting through all of these new stickers. I'm going to get the ones that need to go onto the website and Etsy photographed and onto the places so that you can buy them, obviously, because I want you to be buying them. And yeah, so I will bring you along for a little bit of that process, and I'll see if I've got anything I can start stacking these larger stickers in. Let's get on with it. the 30th, I think, Thursday the 30th of March, and I've just come on to end the vlog because I haven't been able to film anymore for the past couple of days. The shop has just been so busy, and then when it calms down I'm trying to catch up on like admin and things like that, so I haven't managed to film much more. But I am aware that the vlog, during editing, I found out that I'd already done 30 minutes, and so I thought I would end this vlog here. And before I do, I just thought I would show you my Happy Mail, which is from Rebel Jones, and I know what it is because obviously I ordered this one. I'm super excited to open it up, so I thought I would do that as I say goodbye to you on this vlog. And oh, some good news is also in the mail today, my sticker paper arrived, so that has now been replenished. I can start making stickers again today, and let's just hope that it plays ball again today, because I was going to wait until Monday, but I have got something exciting planned for the website and Etsy tomorrow, and I wanted to get some more stickers made for that. So I'm just trying to pull everything out of these super cute pink envelopes, very on brand for Rebel Jones. Let's have a look. So obviously inside there's like a piece of backing card to support it, and then my order form, and then this cute little bundle. Look how cute this is. Okay, so that's my pin badge in there. I'll show you in a minute. That is the Rebel Jones business card, and it has like a QR code on it, and then you get a cute freebie sticker. Oh, and then a collectible art print as well. And on the back, I can't show you because there is a discount code, but it just says, "To Kerri-Ann, thank you so much for ordering from my shop. Your order means I get to do what I want. Your order means I get to do what I love every day." Oh, that's a lovely little, and this one's a collectible one because she changes every like 100, I think, for the free card you get. So if you like the idea of collectible thank you cards, then head over and have a look at Rebel Jones. I will pop a link to her website in the description down below, and I'll show you now the pin that I ordered. So this is actually going to be the first pin going on my new pin board in the studio. So I have two pin boards behind me here, which are my own pin boards, and then next to me on my desk, I will show you in a second, I have two other pin boards. They're like felt pin boards, and I'm just opening that up here, and this is going to be the first one that goes on it, and it's an enamel one. It's very heavy, it's gorgeous, really good quality. Look how beautiful it is. Now if you know me, you know pink isn't really my colour, but I just couldn't resist this one because the moons and the stars and cosmic is totally my vibe. I love all of that sort of thing, and the butterfly moth effect I really like, and growth is a process really sings to me, really speaks to me, so I had to get this one. It's so cute, I love it so much, and I'm going to pop that on my pin board now. I will see you again in the next vlog, so I'll pop this one on the pin board, and yeah, I'm going to end this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching another studio vlog, and as always, it would be lovely if you would like and comment and subscribe. And yeah, if you've got any questions, then let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them in an upcoming vlog. I have got lots of exciting new products coming over the next couple of days, so there will be lots for me to film and share with you in the next studio vlog. I haven't actually told even my patrons yet what these new products are going to be, because I want to get hold of them first and make sure I'm happy with them. And yeah, so the first people that will find out what the new products are going to be my patrons, and then I will share it with you not long after. So yeah, come and say hello on the next studio vlog and you'll find out what new products I've got. Take care everyone, bye.